Ever wonder why we're all trapped in our own heads? It's like we live in a world where nothing matters except our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. But why? Is this just human nature? Or are there deeper forces that made us more self-centered? Stick around, because the truth might just shock you. You see, most of us believe our view is the view. But what if that's a psychological trap? Because no matter how hard we try, understanding other people's perspectives feels nearly impossible. This isn't just about opinions. It's the way our brain is wired. Let's break it down. Our brains are constantly working on autopilot, filtered through biases that make us blind to others. Imagine you're walking down a street, seeing a man begging for food, but instead of seeing his hunger, you're thinking about your lunch plans. Why? It's because we live in a world dominated by cognitive biases. Our brains prefer to stay in our own little bubble. And here's the shocker. We think we're open-minded, but our minds are actually closing off. Now let's talk about something even bigger: society. Over time, we built a world where individual success is the ultimate goal. Everything is about me, myself, and I. So is it any wonder we've lost the ability to connect with others? Our cultures reward self-interest. We've been trained to be self-centered from the start. But what if there's hope? Here's where it gets wild. We're not just trapped by our biases. We're emotionally blocked. Emotionally, we're hardwired to protect ourselves. This means understanding others' pain triggers our own vulnerabilities. Why dive into someone else's hardship when you're trying to shield yourself from your own? So we ignore others' struggles because it feels safer to stay focused on ours. But wait, this might not be the whole story. Despite all this, we still want to be more empathetic, to understand others better. And in the digital age, exposure to other people's lives is everywhere. So why do we still fail to connect? The answer lies in the sheer, overwhelming flood of information we face every day. We're so busy with the noise around us, we forget to listen to the quiet voices of others. And with AI coming into play, the question becomes, will this era make it easier to understand one another, or make us even more isolated? Because with AI doing the heavy lifting, we might have more time, but will we use it to connect, or to stay wrapped up in our own world? We're at a crossroads. AI might not just change our jobs, it might change how we relate to each other. So here's the big question. Are we evolving to be more empathetic, or just more self-centered? Because if we keep letting our biases and emotional walls control us, we'll only keep getting further apart. Yet if we break through these barriers, we could change the way we connect forever. The choice is ours. Will AI be the tool to bring us closer together, or will it leave us even more isolated?